I enjoyed the session, and that was my first time hearing about a vision board. Yeah, and I was enlightened that as you're beginning, you should make at least a vision board on the things, the goals you want to achieve that year. At the end of the year, you check on it and just see the goals you've achieved.
A vision board, it's something that I think a girl child needs, because we tend to begin a year or a month and you're like, I need this month, I need this month. But by the end of the month, you end up doing something different from what you wanted. But if it is noted somewhere and you can see it every day, you always make sure you put in effort to achieve that thing that you want to have.
I enjoyed making the vision boards, and I also learned that we should set principles for ourselves and we should abide by them.
I'm looking forward to make the vision board one of my annual requirements, something I have to do every year, because it came out, it was so interesting. I loved it because self-reflection, and I have a feeling that it helps one to always keep on track. Since you have the vision board hanging around you all the time, you look at it, this is your creativity, this is your mind, this is what you want to do.
And I wish to be doing this for the rest of my other years to come, because it's like a great reminder and it helps you to move your life according to how you are trying to achieve it and the things that you are looking forward to doing.
From Shifa's session, I learned not to make myself available to people all the time.
Yeah, I think because we are girls, we always make ourselves available to people because we are too emotional. So according to that story, she said it's brought out that part of us being so emotional to people, being too attached to people, that you don't even notice how they can affect you. So the way she explained being available to people, when you set boundaries for yourself, you always notice the changing people, and you always notice how they affect you.
Well, I learned that I should not make myself available for everyone, because when I make myself available, they may use me for something else that is not corresponding with God's work.
From Shifa's session, I think my favorite part was that we don't have to cling to our past mistakes, however how bad they are, however how bad they were or they are. They don't define us. They just form us to the best versions of us in most cases.
I got to learn that most of the times we may say no, and then we find ourselves doing the things that we have said no to. But then we should not hold ourselves onto those past mistakes, but we should try our level best to move on even when we do a mistake, and do as much as we can not to do the same mistakes that we have done again.
Well, I love the gathering because I got to see my sisters that I had taken long without seeing. Yes, we talked, and then also talking to us, the sessions, they have really encouraged us a lot. You may not know what we are going through, but us as girls, this has really meant a lot to us, for it has calmed our spirits and we loved it. Yes.
So when I was called for this, I was very happy because it is a therapy. you get to be in a place where you're not disturbed by people, without social media, without phones. You get to focus on yourself and know what exactly you want, because it is a convenient place where you can sit and think about your life and, you know, be able to discuss issues with aunties and get advice. So it was a good thing. Yeah, the only thing that should be changed, maybe to increase some time. Like it could be a 3 days thing or a 4 days thing, just to have that comfort when you're not in the outside world, because it is tough out there. So when you get time to rest your head and just think about who you really are and what you really want to pursue, it gives you that courage to go back and face it again afresh.
Well, I just want to say that I've loved this gathering so much, and I wish it keeps on every year.
Want to thank the organizing committee and the people who organized this for thinking about us and for organizing such a beautiful gathering. I am really grateful, and I pray that may the Lord bless you, may the Lord increase you and give you the desires of your heart.